Welcome to Science Surprises. Today, we're diving into the world of science with 5 fun experiments you can do at home. Get ready to unleash your inner scientist. Let's dive in. Let's kick things off with a bang. The baking soda and vinegar volcano. This classic science experiment is not only exciting but also a fantastic way to understand basic chemical reactions. Baking soda, also known as sodium bicarbonate, is our base, and vinegar, which contains acetic acid, is our acid. These two common household items can create a spectacular reaction. When they collide, they create a bubbly blast of carbon dioxide gas. This gas is what causes the foamy eruption that mimics a volcanic explosion. To create your volcano, build a shape around a small container using clay or dirt. This container will hold the baking soda and vinegar mixture. Add a couple of spoonfuls of baking soda to the crater. Make sure the baking soda is evenly distributed for a consistent reaction. Mix vinegar with dish soap and red food coloring in a separate container. The dish soap helps to create more bubbles, and the food coloring gives the eruption a realistic lava look. Slowly pour the vinegar mixture into the crater and watch the eruption. The reaction will start almost immediately, creating a foamy, colorful explosion. The more vinegar you add, the bigger the eruption. You can experiment with different amounts to see how the reaction changes. This experiment is a fun way to learn about acid-base reactions. It's a hands-on activity that visually demonstrates how acids and bases interact. Gather your materials, put on your safety goggles, and witness the power of science. Remember, safety first. Always wear goggles to protect your eyes from any splashes. This experiment is perfect for kids and adults alike. It's a great way to spark an interest in science and chemistry. Plus, it's just plain fun. After the eruption, don't forget to clean up. Rinse out the container and dispose of any leftover materials properly. Science is fun, but we must also be responsible. To recap, you'll need baking soda, vinegar, dish soap, food coloring, a small container, and some clay or dirt. Mix the ingredients, pour, and enjoy the show. So, gather your friends and family and get ready for an explosive good time. The baking soda and vinegar volcano is a timeless experiment that never fails to impress. Ever wanted to send a hidden message? Imagine being able to communicate secretively, just like spies in the movies. It's not only fun but also a great way to learn some science. Let's make invisible ink with lemon juice. This simple kitchen ingredient can turn into a magical tool for secret communication. Lemon juice contains carbon-based compounds that are colorless at room temperature. These compounds are invisible to the naked eye, making them perfect for our secret ink. When exposed to heat, these compounds oxidize, revealing your hidden message. The heat causes a chemical reaction that turns the invisible ink into visible brownish marks. Squeeze lemon juice into a bowl and use a cotton swab to write on white paper. Let it dry completely. You can write anything you want, from secret codes to hidden drawings. Gently heat the paper with a lamp or iron to reveal your message. Be careful not to burn the paper. The heat will slowly bring out the hidden words or images. This experiment explores oxidation and chemical reactions in a fun, mysterious way. It's a perfect blend of science and creativity, making learning an exciting adventure. Get ready for a burst of color with the Skittles Rainbow. This fun and simple experiment will not only dazzle your eyes but also teach you some basic science concepts. Skittles' colorful candy shells dissolve in water, creating a vibrant rainbow. As the water interacts with the candy, the colors start to bleed out, forming a beautiful spectrum. Arrange Skittles in a circle on a plate with a slight lip. Make sure the candies are evenly spaced to get the best effect. Slowly pour warm water into the center of the plate. The warm water helps to speed up the dissolving process, making the colors spread more quickly. Watch as the colors dissolve and spread, creating a stunning rainbow effect. The colors will move towards the center, blending and creating new shades. This experiment demonstrates dissolving and diffusion. It's a great way to visualize how substances interact in a liquid medium. Dissolving is when a solid breaks down into smaller particles in a liquid. In this case, the sugar coating of the Skittles breaks down in the water. Diffusion is the movement of particles from high to low concentration, resulting in even color spreading. This is why the colors from the Skittles spread out evenly across the plate, creating a mesmerizing effect. The Skittles Rainbow is not just a visual treat, but also a simple yet effective way to understand basic scientific principles. So, gather your Skittles and get ready to create your own rainbow. Our next experiment is the dancing raisins, demonstrating buoyancy and carbonation. Raisins are denser than water and usually sink, but carbon dioxide bubbles from a carbonated drink attach to the raisins, making them buoyant. Fill a clear glass with a carbonated beverage like Sprite. Drop a handful of raisins into the glass. The raisins will rise and fall as the bubbles attach and pop. This cycle creates the illusion of dancing raisins. It's a fun way to illustrate buoyancy and carbonation. Our final experiment is oobleck, a non-Newtonian fluid that acts like both a liquid and a solid. Combine cornstarch and water in a 2-to-1 ratio. Mix until it reaches a thick pancake batter consistency. Squeeze a handful of oobleck, it feels solid. Release the pressure and it flows like a liquid. Punch the surface, it feels solid. This experiment explores the properties of non-Newtonian fluids and viscosity. Gather your ingredients and dive into the world of non-Newtonian fluids. And there you have it. 5 awesome science experiments you can try at home. From erupting volcanoes to dancing raisins, we've explored the wonders of science using simple, everyday materials. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting science experiments. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep exploring, experimenting, and asking questions, because that's what science is all about.